Good evening, welcome to the DBS Sport. Brian Calix sitting in for Kenson Kazumi. The University of the West Indies and Cricket West Indies are staging a talent search in the region to identify fast bowlers between the ages of 16 and 22 years. The initiative is called Pace Like Fire. President of the St. Lucia National Cricket Association, Julian Charles, spoke to the initiative on last evening's Sports Night.
This is an initiative between the West Indies Cricket Board and the University of the West Indies, Sagicor High Performance Center, where they're looking to identify 15 of the fastest and best young bowlers in the region between the ages of 16 and 22. We're specifically looking for 10 males and 5 females.
Okay.
And 3 islands have been chosen to start off, with St. Lucia being one of them. And the team will be here. The team of people in charge will be here on the 17th and on the 18th of August. 2 clinics, one up in the north at the Darren Sammy ground, preferably, or the Grizzly Cricket ground, on the 17th, and the Philip Masley ground
in Beaufort
on the 18th. So, you know, the players will be tested. I mean, the action's going to be looked at, the speed gun. Once the 15 bowlers have been identified, they will go through rigorous rigorous preparation for 2 years at the University of the West Indies. They'll be getting scholarships, and they will also have to available to them the best coaches in the region, if not around the world. They're going to have the nutritionists. They're going to have all the biomechanic testing done, all the latest scientific equipment to make sure that they have this model action, and you know, they're really going to be built into top-class professionals.
St. Lucian Akim Ogis and Dominican Ioane Regis are 2 under-15 Windward Islands cricketers selected for the Windies under-15 tour of the UK this month. It is the 4th straight year a Windies under-15 squad will go on a 2-week tour of the United Kingdom. This is an ongoing exchange between Cricket West Indies and the England Barmy Army's Colts. The squad will face 6 teams in a series of 50-over matches, including the Colts. The squad was assembled following the regional under-15 championship held in March this year. The squad reads Hilary Andrew from Antigua and Leeward Islands, Akim Ogis from St. Lucia and the Windward Islands, Nima Boland from Barbados, Colin Bowen from Tucket from the Nevis and the Leeward Islands, Mavindra Dindyal from Guyana, Jordan Johnson from Jamaica, Johan Lane from Barbados, Jaden Leacock Barbados, Tariq O'Neill Barbados, Andrew Rambaran Trinidad and Tobago, Ioane Regis from Dominica and the Windward Islands, She Simmons from Barbados, Sanjay Walker from Jamaica, Rashad Worrell from Barbados. Well, tomorrow the St. Lucia Stars will stroke off the 2018 Caribbean Premier League when they take on the Trinbago Knight Riders in the opening fixture of the tournament. When they get started, there will be a number of new faces, including explosive Australian batsman David Warner in their ranks, and he can't wait to get going. Quote, "It's the world's biggest party. They always talk about how exciting CPL is for West Indies cricket and getting fans engaged. They absolutely love it. It is literally for the fans. It's a big, massive party, and it's just exciting that they can bring world-class players. Growing up as a kid, watching their West Indies fast bowling and all these rivalries with different batsmen and players around the world, that's what you grow up and picture the West Indies as. So to play in the CPL is going to be a massive buzz for me as everyone talks about how good it is," said Warner. Warner says he's excited about the squad that the Stars have put together for the 2018 tournament, with all bases covered as they look to bounce back after a disappointing season last year. When asked about what is his most looking forward to at CPL, he said it is about putting on a show for the fans in the ground. Warner will be playing with 2 of the great T20 all-rounders when he joins Kieran Pollard and Darren Sammy at the Stars. He has played against them in T20 tournaments around the world and in international cricket, but he doesn't think being on the same side as these players would be that much different from playing against them. This year, the Stars will be coached by fellow Australian Brad Hodge. Warner says he's looking forward to working with him in 2018. So the St. Lucia Stars take on Trinbago Knight Riders tomorrow from 8 p.m. in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, the Grizzly Football League, in collaboration with Orleans Family, hosted the second annual Orleans Souls Under-18 Invitational Tournament at the Corinth Playing Field on Sunday, 5th August. The tournament featured 11 clubs from as far as the South Cassis Basin. Clubs were seeded in two groups, A and B respectively. Group A comprised of 5 clubs, namely Northern United, VSADC, T-Valley, GMC United and Valley Soccer. Group B comprised 4 clubs, Big Players, New Generation, Pioneers and Ridgeway FC. The activity started off with match pass where all teams were represented. Mr. Aurelien presented each club with an autographed match ball, after which brief remarks were shared. Results of the 11 matches played: Valley Soccer, where they defeated T-Valley 4-1. Big Players defeated Ridgeway FC 2-0. VSADC, they defeated T-Valley 2-0. Big Players and Pioneers FC played to a goalless draw. Northern United, they defeated GMC United 2-1. New Generation, they defeated Ridgeway FC 3-0. Valley Soccer defeated VSADC 2-0. Northern United defeated T-Valley 2-0. GMC United and Valley Soccer played to a 1-1 draw, while Northern United defeated VSADC 3-0. Pioneers, they defeated Ridgeway FC in the final game 2-0. The competition will continue tomorrow with 2 games featuring Big Players versus New Generation at 3 p.m. and T-Valley versus GMC United at 4 p.m. and both games are at the Corinth Playing Field. Still in news on football, well, Team St. Lucia continued their winning ways in the Caribbean Football Union 2018 Boys Under-14 Challenge Series in the Dominican Republic. 2 goals from Keegan Call and 1 each from Jahil Evans and Daniel Carew enabled St. Lucia to defeat Puerto Rico 4-1 in Group B. St. Lucia had won their opener 8-0 over the Turks and Caicos Islands. St. Lucia is scheduled to play St. Martin on Friday. Well, stay tuned. More sports after the break. Thank you for staying tuned. The July prize given at Grow Well Junior Golf was a nail-biter. 16 young golfers from Grizzly were eager to know who would be crowned champions of the 2-week camp at Sandals Golf and Country Club, Cap Estate. It had become a 2-man race. 14-year-old Kimani Thomas, a student of Coram Secondary School, had all but sealed his opportunity to grab the championship from 17-year-old Rayshon Joseph. But on the final day of the competition, a crucial 18-hole medal play event, Rayshon shot 88 to tie Kimani Thomas in the standings. The coaches, they decided that both had played so well throughout the 2-week camp, they both deserved the championship. Whereas the junior girls event, Lisa Daniel of the Coram Secondary managed to retain her title despite strong challenges from 2 13-year-olds, Brittany Mangal of St. Joseph's Convent and Selena Lubin of the Grizzly Secondary. Sandals Golf and Country Club is a major year-round sponsor of Grow Well Junior Golf, offering access to its facilities for the development of youngsters from the charitable organization. Grow Well educational and youth programs benefit economically disadvantaged communities in the Grizzly district. Well, sprint legend Usain Bolt will join Central Coast Mariners for an indefinite training period, the Australian club have confirmed. More in this report.
Usain Bolt set for 6-week trial with Central Coast Mariners. Usain Bolt is set to take another step towards becoming a professional footballer by going on a 6-week trial with Australian A-League side Central Coast Mariners. The former Sprint King, who attended the World Cup final in Moscow on Sunday, has already had trials with Bundesliga giants Borussia Dortmund and Strømsgodset in Norway. His trial in Australia will start next month and, if he is successful, could join the New South Wales club on a season-long loan deal. The 8-time Olympic champion retired from athletics last year following the World Championships in London and has not hidden his ambition of entering the professional football ranks. The Mariners, who finished bottom of the A-League last season, have recently employed former Manchester United assistant manager Mike Phelan as their sporting director. According to Australian outlet The Daily Telegraph, they are believed to be Bolt's most likely source of a professional deal, but several other A-League clubs are interested. Apart from him obviously being extremely fast, the feedback we have received from Germany and Norway is that he is a very good learner and shows dramatic improvement after every training session. Mariners chief executive Sean Muhlenkamp said. "This is a very real football opportunity. This is not a stunt or gimmick. We want to know if Usain can play. If he can, let's light up the A-League and bring one of the biggest named athletes in sport to the Central Coast."
Chelsea goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois, who has been linked with a move to Real Madrid, did not report for training with the Premier League club on Monday. And it is understood the Blues do not know when the 26-year-old Belgium international will return. Courtois has been a Blues player since 2011 when he signed from Belgian club Genk and was loaned to Atletico Madrid. Chelsea winger Eden Hazard has also been linked to Real but did attend training on Monday. Courtois was named best goalkeeper at this summer's World Cup in Russia, where Belgium beat England in the third-place playoff. He has played 154 times for Chelsea, keeping 58 clean sheets and conceding 152 goals. Speaking on Friday, new Blues manager Maurizio Sarri said he was unsure whether Courtois would stay. Chelsea were then beaten 2-0 by Manchester City in Sunday's Community Shield with Argentine Willy Caballero in goal. Chelsea finished 5th in the league last season as they failed to qualify for the Champions League but did beat Manchester United to win the FA Cup. Following the win over United, Courtois urged the Blues board to invest in the squad. And finally, tonight with news on tennis, well, Serena Williams says she pulled out of this week's Rogers Cup in Canada after feeling like she was in a funk and not a good mom. The American 23-time Grand Slam singles champion initially withdrew from the tournament citing personal reasons. Williams, 36, returned to tennis earlier this year after giving birth in September 2017. She reached the Wimbledon finals in July, but last week suffered the heaviest defeat of her career. Williams' 6-1, 6-love loss to Britain's Joanna Konta at the Silicon Valley Classic event was the first time since turning professional in 1995 that she had failed to win at least 2 games in a match. In a post on Instagram, Williams explained that she had been struggling with postnatal emotions, but went on to stress such feelings were totally normal and urged other mothers not to suffer in silence. Well, we hope to see Serena back pretty soon. Stay tuned, the weather is up next. Now our thought to take you through the night. Be with people who know your value, not your price. The DBS News continues. Please stay tuned.